Do you want to create an amazing automated WhatsApp chatbot for your own business? A chatbot that welcomes users, shows them the services you offer, and sends them a follow-up without you touching your phone? If yes, then you are in the right place. So hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I am going to show you how to create a WhatsApp automation framework for your growing business. To explain everything clearly, I have created a dummy WhatsApp chatbot for workshop registration. This chatbot will automatically welcomes your users, shares them the workshop details, done the registration process, ask about their information, and at the end give them fully customized message which dynamically includes their provided name. Yes, so if you also want to create this amazing automated chatbot for your own business too, then make sure to watch this video till the end. But before we move ahead, I just want to share something extremely important with you. If you are planning to purchase any Pabbly subscription, use my coupon code MEHPC. This will give you an amazing discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. You have worked hard to build your business. Now let WhatsApp automation handle the repetitive work for you, so you can focus on the real growth instead of replying to messages. Alright, so now that you know what this chatbot can do and how powerful it is, so let's start building this WhatsApp automation framework step by step. At first, open a new tab and search pabbly.com/chatflow. So this is the official page of Pabbly Chatflow. Pabbly Chatflow is an all-in-one WhatsApp automation tool that's help you to automate WhatsApp messages and responses 24/7 for your different type of businesses. Now I'll give you a quick overview of Pabbly community. So this is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. If you face any issue while using the Pabbly, then you can share your questions here and get instant solution. If you also want to join this amazing community, then I'll provide the link of this community in the description below. You can check it out. Now we will return to the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow. In this page on the right hand side, there are two options: sign in and sign up free. If you are new user, then you will click on sign up free option and get 100 free credits every month to explore the platform. If you are an existing user just like me, then simply click on the sign in option. See, these are the all apps that Pabbly provide to their users, as we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot and that will be created with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So I will go in this Pabbly Chatflow by clicking on this Access Now button. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. You can also add your WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account by simply clicking on this plus add WhatsApp number button. We have already created a separate video of how you can add your WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account. I shared the link of the video in the description below. You can check it out. On the left hand side, there are multiple features of Pabbly Chatflow. If you want to learn about all of these features, then we have already created a separate video for it. Check the description below for the video link. As we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this flows option. So this is the page where you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow Flow Builder. It creates and manages static chatbot seamlessly using a no-code, user-friendly drag and drop builder. As we are creating a new WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this plus add flow button. So see, this is the starting point of your flow, name as trigger. But before this, at first you have to give the name to your flow, that what you are creating. So here I am entering my flow name as WhatsApp Automation Framework for Growing Business. Now I'll give you a quick review about these two options, messages and actions. Under these options, there are multiple buttons. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow. And on the right hand side, the two options are there. The one is active and active toggle. With the help of this toggle, your flow will be active. If you don't enable this toggle, then your flow will becomes inactive and it will not work. And another one is save button. With the help of this button, your flow will be saved and updated. So let's get started now. For starting the creation of your flow, at first you have to select your trigger event. When you click on it, it will provide you multiple types of trigger events. I am creating this flow with the help of keywords, so I will select this. Now keywords are those manually entered words that I expect that my user will send to me. As we are creating this flow with the help of keywords, so the first keyword I am entering in this enter keywords box as hi. After writing the keyword, you have to press enter so that it will add it in the list. Now I am adding one more keyword here as hello. See, these are the most expected keyword my user will send to me. Now whenever my user will send any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account, then automatically my bot gets triggered and reply to them by sending them one welcome message. For that, I am adding one text button from here and going to write welcome message in this enter message box as hello, welcome to Skill Master Workshops. As I told you earlier, I am creating this dummy chatbot on workshop registration just only to teach you the process of how you can create an automated WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. Later, you can customize the same chatbot for your own business too. Now, at the end of this message, I write that how can I assist you today? So for answering this, I am adding some quick buttons for my user. For that, I will simply clicking on this plus add button and going to enter the first button name as view workshops. Next, I am going to select the button type as quick reply. After that, I will click on the save button. Now I am going to add two more quick reply button by simply doing the same. The second one is register now and the third one is get help. Here I have added. Now I am going to link my trigger point to this welcome message by simply connecting this circle to this. Moving forward, when my users wants to view the workshops, then they will click on this view workshops button. Then my bot will reply to them by sending them all the details regarding the workshops. For that, I am clicking on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button. Now I am going to enter all the details related workshops. Here I have entered all the upcoming workshops including the dates and the names. After that, with this message also I want to add one quick button by the name of register now. So I am simply adding. Here I have added. Now let's say when my users wants to register for any workshop, then they will click on this register now button. Then my bot will reply to them by sending them the list of types of workshops so that they can select them. Now for adding the list of options, you have to add this list button from here. You can see this list button is divided in three parts, name as header, body and footer, where in this case I am not writing any header or footer, so I am leaving this blank and directly writing a message in this enter body box as please select a workshop you are interested in from this list below. After that, I will click on this H section button and going to enter the section title as workshops. Now for adding a list of options, you have to simply click on this plus add items button. Here I am going to add only 4 types of workshops, but you can add more. The process of adding items in your list will be the same. See, I have added all the 3 workshops names in each of these enter title boxes and the date in this enter description boxes. Now I am going to link this circle which are present in front of register now to this message and this circle too, because the registration process will be the same. Now when my user will select the workshop type that they want to register for, then my bot will reply to them. But before that, I am going to do the setup of custom field tag. For that, I will click on this actions options and adding button is set custom field by dragging it here. And in this, I am going to select the contact custom field as workshop, and in this enter value box, I am going to write this workshop name as creative painting because I set this contact custom field not specifically for this workshop. That's why I am linking this to this. Now I am going to explain you why we use this contact custom field node here and from where you can create this contact custom field. But before switching to the another tab, you have to save your flow. If you don't save your flow and switch to the another tab, then all the progress of your flow will be lost. Now for creating this contact custom field, you have to click on the settings option and click on this contact custom fields option. So see, this is the page where you can create multiple types of contact custom field for your different type of users. It is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, emails, tags, countries, etc. When you scroll down, you will see one option is there by the name of plus add more field. When you click on it, it will provide you one field name box where you have to enter the field name here and also write the description in this field description box. As I already created one contact custom field by the name of workshop, so I am not creating more. After writing the field name, you have to simply click on the save button. Now we will go back to our flow. Here I set this contact custom field not specifically for this workshop. Now I am going to do the setup of 2 more contact custom field not for each of these workshops. Here I have added, as you can see that I use the same contact custom field in each of these nodes as a workshop, but only change the value completely based on the input that I have entered in this enter title box. You also have to make sure that the input you entered in the enter title box is the same you have to write in this enter value box. At the end, this will help your bot to provide customized message to your users completely based on their selected choice. Now when my user will select the workshop that they want to register for, then my bot will reply to them. For that, I am clicking on this messages option and adding button as text button by dragging it here. I'm going to write a respond message in this enter message box as do you want to register for with $symbol workshop. As you can see that I have used a $symbol before workshop because this is a contact custom field symbol. Here in this step, whenever your user will select the workshop from this list, then with the help of this contact custom field not workshop, automatically your bot will capture your user selected response and mention their selected workshop in this place. So this is how contact custom field works. In simple words, contact custom fields makes data dynamic for users completely based on their input. After that, I will link all these contact custom field nodes to this node. Now, so for answering this, I am adding two quick buttons for my user. That is, the one is yes and the second one is no. As if users wants to proceed the registration, then they will select this yes button, else they will click on this no button. Now, let's say my user will click on this yes button, then my bot will reply to them by asking them their full name. For that, I am clicking on this actions option and adding button as ask question by dragging it here, and I am going to write a question in this enter message box. Please share your full name. For that, I am going to select the contact custom field as full name and the format is text, as name should always in the format of text. Next, the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined as how many times your user will re-attempt the question that you have right in this field. It also means that whenever your user will not reply to your bot in the correct format, that you will select from this list. For example, here I have selected the format as text, but user will reply to my bot in the format of number. Then on those type of cases, we have to increase the number of attempts for our user. But make sure that whenever we increase the number of attempts, we have to write the validation message in this enter message box. So here I am giving the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. After that, I will link this circle to this. Now, when my user will provide me their full name, then my bot will reply to them by asking them their email address. For that, I am going to do the same that I have done here, means I am adding one more question in this flow. The process of adding questions in your flow will be the same. See, here I have added the question as now please share your email. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as email and the number of attempts as 1. I increase the number of attempts, that's why I have entered the validation message. As in this step, whenever my user will not provide me the email address in the correct format, then my bot will send them this message, that is please enter a valid mail. Now, when all these communication will done, then at last my bot will provide one customized request received message to my user. For that, I am simply clicking on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button. See, here I have entered the messages workshop registration request received. Here's your registration summary, name with dollar symbol, full name, email and workshop. As I explained you previously as why we use this dollar symbol before these fields, as it is a contact custom field symbol. The next button is the get help. If my users wants to directly communicate with my counselor or team, then they will click on this get help button. Then my bot will reply to them by sending them some contact related information regarding my business. So I am simply doing the same that I have done. The button is text button and going to enter the details in this enter message box. Here I have entered and our flow is completed. After the completion of your flow, you have to click on this button, save button, so that your flow will be saved and updated. Now I am going to test this chatbot to check whether it is working perfectly or not by sending any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account. Let's say I send a message as hi. As soon as I send message, immediately the bot replies to me like this, that hello, welcome to Skill Master Workshops. How can I assist you today? With 3 quick buttons that we have set in this step. Let's say I will click on this view workshops. Then it will provide me the details about the workshops that we have right in this step. Now I am clicking on this register now button. Once I click on it, it will provide me the list of workshops. Let's say I will select this coding bootcamp. Then you will see the bot will automatically mention my selected workshop in this step. See, this is only possible with the help of this dollar symbol we have set it here before the contact custom field, as it makes data dynamic. Let's say I will click on this yes button. Then it will ask me for my full name that I am going to share as a test user. Next, I am sharing one test email address. See, the bot will respond to me like this, which dynamically include my name as a test user, my email address and the workshop that I have selected from the list, and one message that one of our counselor will call you soon to share further details including timing and next steps. So this is how chatbots will work. If you face any difficulties or you have any questions while creating this WhatsApp chatbot, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check it out. So what are you waiting for? Go and create this amazing automated chatbot for your own business too by customizing it. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, then you can text us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.